Have you ever asked yourself these simple questions? What is Internet? How it works? Who invented it? Whether we want to talk to our friends via email or instant messaging, shop, book movie tickets, or even read and research, the Internet makes our lives much easier. It's hard to imagine a world without the ease and convenience of the Internet. It's a wonderful technology that has extended to most areas of our life. To understand the Internet, it helps to look at it as a system with two main components. The first of those components is hardware. That includes everything from the cables that carry terabits of information every second to the computer sitting in front of you. All of this hardware wouldn't create a network without the second component of the Internet, the protocols. Protocols are sets of rules that machines follow to complete tasks. Without a common set of protocols, communication between devices couldn't happen. Two of the most important protocols are the Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, and the Internet Protocol, IP. We often group the two together. In most discussions about Internet protocols, you'll see them listed as TCP/IP. What do these protocols do? At their most basic level, these protocols establish the rules for how information passes through the Internet. Without these rules, you would need direct connections to other computers to access the information they hold. When you want to send a message or retrieve information from another computer, your request goes out over the network, hitting domain name servers. The DNS points the request in the right direction. Once the target server receives the request, it can send a response back to your computer. All of these servers need to connect in order for the Internet to function. And since Earth is mostly water, that leads to the problem of how. Over the past few decades, we, collectively, as humanity, have laid more than 500,000 miles of cable throughout the world's oceans. So if you're in Quebec and you're reading a website based out of Johannesburg, it's because the ocean floors are lined with these thick, heavy cables. These cables have fiber optics inside that are responsible for transmitting actual data. These cables have fiber optics inside that are responsible for transmitting actual data. But the fibers only make up a fraction of the thickness of a submarine communications cable. These cables are underwater, that means they have to stay safe from incredibly high pressure and lots of animals. Altogether, the United States has 101 cables on its shores. That's more than double any other country. A lot of these cables connect low population areas, like the southern parts of Alaska. But they also connect the Atlantic and Pacific coasts, which are the most populated areas of the country. In reality, lots of people contributed to the invention of the Internet over a span of several decades. From Nikola Tesla describing a world wireless system, to researchers coming up with plans for searchable media databases in the 30s and 40s. Advanced Research Projects Agency goes online in December, connecting 4 major U.S. universities. Designed for research, education, and government organizations, it provides a communications network linking the country in the event that a military attack destroys conventional communications systems. Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol, TCP/IP, is designed, and in 1983 it becomes the standard for communicating between computers over the Internet. In 1982 the word Internet is used for the first time. And in 1989 the World.std.com, debuts as the first provider of dial-up Internet access for consumers, even as technology evokes a cold connection, empty of human interaction. It is giving rise to a new world of relationships, both real and virtual. Through the networks we now live in we can feel each other's presence as never before.